Think again! Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time. Again, always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive.
Yes, it's New Age graphics for signs, wraps, banners, printing. Dan Ferry, owner, gives you such quality work, you'll be amazed. Don't be afraid to call him. Office 724-656-4934. Fax 724-656-9320. Cell 724-651-8769. They're located at 1031 Butler Avenue in Newcastle. D. Ferry at newagesigns.com. New Age. Today's program was paid for by a grant from Pegley's Pasta and More, East Washington Street in Newcastle. Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The majestic for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look. Hello, Newcastle, and a very pleasant welcome. And well, we made it to what is, I guess, the evening Newswatch, nightly Newswatch, and what a spectacular rainy day, as now we're seeing sunshine in Newcastle, and the weather conditions on the National Weather Service really haven't caught up yet. It's saying 62 and rain, but the rain has dissipated. It's well off to the east. So what do we have? Well, scrolling across the bottom of your screen is, yeah, you got it, that way, the Summer Food Fun and Luncheon. So just so you know, and that's an important thing for kids that get free and reduced lunch that might not be able to get a snack. Maybe somebody's not going to be around tomorrow. It gives it to you straight, and that's a totally important thing, and I tell you to please remember that. Now, quite a bit going on, and I'll tell you what, I'd like to, I'm going to take them just in the order that they come. Starting off with state news, and you don't get this too often. So this is a good thing. Governor Wolf was at the White House discussing workforce touts and state accomplishments. He thanks the Pennsylvania General Assembly. He joined Donald Trump, and a group of governors at the White House in a roundtable discussion on creating a highly skilled, successful workforce, highlighting his commitment to breaking down barriers of employment in Pennsylvania. Now, that is a great lead-in story because, all too often, some of the good things get tossed aside, and the governor's job with apprenticeships, trained experience on the job, helping businesses work through this has been really good. We have a robust, focused, bipartisan effort to address employment and creating the strongest workforce in the nation, and I appreciate the opportunity to share my accomplishments with the president and my fellow governors, said Wolf. We're enhancing job training for in-demand careers, creating fair job licensing requirements, supporting military families, and removing barriers to success for formerly incarcerated individuals. So, way to go, Wolf and Trump, on that one. And just got to say, wow, when you get a good one like that, it's good to hear. Now, sometimes too, you get some crazy things to get in your thing. I'll throw those on my desk. Now, this is anybody's guess. First of all, it's no surprise that we do sports here at Nctv45. And, given the condition of the fields, I don't know. West Sunbury was supposed to be at Center Township. Newcastle 2 at Newcastle 3 at Dean Park. Wilmington 2 at Wilmington 1 at Whiting Field. Mohawk 2 at Mohawk 1 at Field 1. Laurel 1 at Union 1 Field A. Neshannock 1 at Neshannock 2 Lower Pearson. And Shenango 2 at Shenango 1 Major. And Neshannock 3 at Neshannock 4 Upper Pearson. But I have to wonder if there's going to be any games. It was pouring, and I can't imagine any field, even the high school field at Neshannock that has turf in the infield, being okay in the outfield. It's been phenomenal, the amount of rain we've gotten, and it's anybody's guess as to what's going on there. Here's a real nifty thing. Governor Wolf commends the bipartisan support for state-based healthcare reform. Overwhelming bipartisan House Bill 3, and it creates an insurance exchange in Pennsylvania, increasing access to affordable health care and saving money for both the state and the taxpayers. So, a lot of great things coming out of Harrisburg. This is one other one, and for anybody that's an educator out there, I commend this. We did this in Ohio when I taught, and Governor Wolf signs the bill to develop CPR curriculum. Yes, Governor Wolf signed a bill, Act 7 of 2019, formerly Senate Bill 115. I don't know why they can't keep the same name, which will require the Pennsylvania Department of Education to create potentially life-saving curriculum for cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR. He said he was proud to sign this bill with life-saving measure. Each additional set of hands trained in CPR increases the likelihood that a cardiac arrest will be reversed. Governor Wolf said teaching our young Pennsylvanians to save lives not only promotes the health of all Pennsylvanians, it builds a sense of community and neighborliness. Right on there, Governor. You're on a roll. And I can tell you that CPR that we got on, they're different. And here they're Act 80 days, over there the Act 48. On the teachers in service days when we did CPR, it was a great thing, and I commend him for bringing that up. Now, as you can see, there's a whole bunch more to go through right there on Newswatch, but we're going to have to take this break and go to the Cedar Sports Corner. Now, anybody's guess with the weather, but here's hoping. Well, the Buccos had an early start today. They had, because this is that travel day stuff where everybody plays early. There's a lot of games because they set up the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the big stuff. So what happened with the Pirates playing early? They can't play early, they can't play late. They played early, they lost 6-5. Now, you know, it's like, well, let's go to the Cedar Sports Corner. Somebody else will be playing tonight. And what the heck? Get some great food and a cold beverage and let's take it in. Here's Cedar Sports Corner.
Program was provided through funding from Cedar's Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedar's, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner, and it's time to get to Major League Baseball. And well, you know, Thursday's always that big travel day, so let's take a look at your Thursday matchups. Pittsburgh, they're at Atlanta. And that's a 12-10 start because the Bucs got to get heading home. The Indians take the day off. You have Seattle at Minnesota. That's a 1 o'clock start. Now your later games. Toronto is at Baltimore in the Battle of the Birds. Arizona's at Washington. Los Angeles, and this is the Angels, they are at Tampa Bay. While St. Louis is at the New York Mets. Texas at Boston. Detroit at Kansas City. The Yankees are at the White Sox. San Diego at Colorado, and the late game features the Cubs taking on the Dodgers at 10:10 our time. Now, much to be said about the NBA, and tonight Toronto is at Golden State. Toronto can win the series, or Golden State can send it back to Toronto. This is going to be an interesting little, I don't know if you've been following the drama. All I can say is, I'm sorry guys, I can't do it, just can't do it. Let's go Golden State. Now that was the Cedar Sports Corner, and we're going to take this time out. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, well, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Hey, when you need to get out and have just a little bit of a relaxing afternoon, morning, I got a great idea. Why don't you go play around the golf? And you don't have to go to the big courses, be crowded off. No, go a short drive route right up Route 18 to New Wilmington, Pennsylvania, and you'll see Morelands. A great par 3 golf course, Morelands, just right for you.
Well, how about that good old Augustine's commercial? Or, if you miss cooking the castle tonight, you're missing something special. I'm just saying, you can go to the website, stay on the Facebook page. It is a tremendous cook in the castle. And for those native Newcastlers, I got one thing to say. Scumworthy. Yeah. Scumworth cheese, founded at Arlington Market. Right away, I got on the phone, I called Frank, and boom, we had Augustine's Pizza with Scumworth cheese. That's the cheese they used to use when the store was on Lutton Street. You'd go to a Newcastle football game, you'd walk up, get your pizzas, and get a nice bottle of cold Paul's root beer pop. And there was nothing in the world better. And if the Canes won, things were really looking up. Speaking of football, I just so happened to be speaking of football. It's the first annual John G. Field Scholarship Football Camp. Saturday, June 15th. And check-in is at 8. Camp begins from 9. It'll be 9 to 3. Newcastle Taggart Stadium. If you have any questions, and I really hate when they make this tough, it's 724-301-2394. You can give them a call. So who says football's not in the air? And always enjoying that. Now, as we cruise through, I can't help it. Maybe it's the Italian in me. I've become quite the, I don't know if I want to say connoisseur of wine, but at least a nice cold glass of wine, sit and relax, just makes it right. Well, Denny Flora has Vinte 26. And, we're keeping with the football stories here. I don't want to. And Saturday, June 15th at 6 p.m., yes, he's going to have a June Jamboree. And he has it's nice. You could sit outside, have a nice glass of wine. It's a beautiful setting. And located on Wilson Avenue. And let me give you the 1409 Wilson Avenue. And there's plenty of room to park in the back. You got to check that out. You'll have an enjoyable time. And, I couldn't believe this came in. But maybe I believe it. I feel like Yogi Berra. I'll believe it when I believe it. Well, what I'm talking about is I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait 1 second. I'm going to go back here and tell you Red, White, and Wine Night. Now, this is Saturday, November 2nd, Shenango Township Fire Hall. And this benefits the hockey team in the Shannock. And they had a great season, folks. I wanted to kind of sneak that in before I got to I can't believe this. The Department of Health, they found it very necessary and to put this out, and I could not at all believe that it had to be said. The Department of Health launches a multimedia campaign to help prevent children from vaping. Now, if you see your kid coming home vaping, aren't you going to say, what's in that? These e-cigarettes, they contain nicotine, which is an addictive drug, can hurt adolescent brain development. Parents need to be aware of these products. They're not a safe alternative to smoking for their children. Health Secretary Dr. Levine said, "We are launching a new multimedia campaign aimed at helping parents to begin the conversation about vaping." Maybe give them a scuff. No vaping. Okay? Maybe give them an Augustine's pizza with mozzarella and sit down and eat some with them. They might enjoy that. Nice glass of root beer. Most e-cigarettes, also known as e-cigs, e-hookahs, or mods, vape pens, or vapes, or electronic cigarettes, deliver system ends which contain nicotine, which is highly addictive. Okay, we only have one brain, and our brains need to continue to develop until we are about 25 years old, said Dr. Rachel Levine. Some people's brain don't even develop then. Nicotine found in e-cigarettes can harm adolescent brain development and decrease respiratory health, and those who use e-cigarettes may be more likely to use other tobacco products or become addicted to nicotine. More studies show that even the flavorings in e-cigarettes that claim to be nicotine-free have impacts on the heart, lung, and brain. So, you think maybe gotta start using the noggin a little bit, kind of talk to the kids about some of the things that they shouldn't be doing, and that should be one of them. Now, pay particular attention to what's going on here, because guess what? We have some brand new, out-of-the-box sponsors. And, hey, they you might need their services. And then you could say you saw it on NCTV45. So hang in there, and here we go. We'll be right back really quick.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give every Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, we're back, and just a few more things as we go through. I Hate Hamlet is at the Red Barn Players tonight, and it'll run through Saturday. 8 p.m. is curtain, and it's about a disgruntled TV actor that ends up playing Hamlet. Okay. Individual tickets are $13 to plays and $15 for musicals. Call 1-866-710-8942 to get more information on that. And now, as we were talking, the weather tomorrow is going to be okay. And with that weather being okay, you might want to try this. A twilight hike in Hell's Hollow, 6 to 8:30, McConnell's Mill State Park. And join them to see the terrain and just what it kind of looks like, and I don't know, share the day. It's going to be a great time, and you'll have a great time. McConnell's Mill is always one of our treasures here at NCTV45. Now, the two new sponsors, if you caught it. One, Penn Ohio Bottled Water. We use it right here at NCTV45, and I love it. Nothing better than a nice cold glass of water. And they have the things they fit into, and they can make you coffee, and hey, it does a lot of great things. I gotta tell you, it's absolutely phenomenal. So just be aware of that. Pennsylvania Bottled Water. And I ran across this, and Cummins Landscaping, and you saw them on the last segment where we took a break, and they are fantastic. Go to Cummins, give them a call. All of that and more on our marketplace page. And go to the marketplace page and find out a lot more about the sponsors on NCTV45. Now, as we close, I've only got one thing to say, and you've been doing it. Our numbers are fantastic, okay? And For those out there that we've had a few trying weeks. First of all, technologically, we replaced our system. Then we always have those saboteurs or those people that try and set something up to be mean, to try and get the train off its tracks. Doesn't work. Not at all. See, because when you do things like that, it eventually comes back to haunt you. I'm happy to say that when our system went down, we were able to automate, which probably pulled the rug out from under a lot of those people that tried to do foolish things, because we're more efficient. I might hit a button wrong every now and again, but that's me. I'm not, you gotta think, okay? But on the other hand, we're putting out programming that makes other people want to say to other people, hey, Nctv45 The Train, it's Newcastle's community television station. You should definitely take a look. And when they take a look, they find out that Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. It's a beautiful thing. And always, always in the pursuit of excellence, it's Nctv45. Now, I've only got one thing to say as you go through your evening. Make sure that you get, maybe you want to get a second cup of water or coffee or a piece of pie. And definitely have a super weekend or a super evening. And we got one more day to go in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and all the different mediums they're watching us by. Thank you so much. And above all, have a blessed, safe evening. We'll see you again. Watch Cooking the Castle. You're going to love it.
The ocean. Got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy.